The markets are bearish, bearish, bearish. This is Des here at Grok Trade on Thursday, August 15th, 2013. It's time to be looking to go bearish, gang, in the markets. Let's talk about why. Dow off by 225.5 points. Off by nearly 1.5%, the same for the S&P. NASDAQ down more, 1.72% in the red. That's huge. Russell's down nearly 2%. That is monstrous. That is blood in the streets. And you have the banks off by more than 1%. VIX spiking yet again, nearly 13%. We're knocking at the door at 15. And commodities, especially precious metals, rally strongly. Gold up more than 2%. Silver up more than 5%. And you have crude oil up 0.4%. U.S. dollar sinking 0.7%. Now look at this, all you Grok rads out there. Trend did close at 0.55. It's a very low number. What's interesting there is that is a very bullish number. All right, now going over. If you want to know all about that, we teach a whole section on that. We'll be doing that this weekend. If you want to be a part, contact Carolina at groktrade.com. All right, here's the skinny. The S&P 500 major drop. Yesterday we talked about this trading range that we were in. We come up, we do a flat base, we pop, we drop another low base. Said that's problematic because we are now below the 20-day moving average, and we stopped right here at a support area. We needed to bounce. I said the best thing that could probably have happened right here, if we didn't get an immediate bounce, to come down, come back up, giving us a low shadow. Remember I was talking about that, and then bouncing up. And I said if it does not do that, and we drop and we close low, then it's going to have a big gap to fill. It actually dropped even further than what I expected. I thought that this line coming up would act as support. No way. Boom. Broke right down through it. Fighting a little support here at the rising 50-day moving average, so that's something to be watching for. But now we are in the middle of all these moving averages. It can get squirrely and quickly. With such a big drop, I would expect a little bit of a rebound going into tomorrow. Take a look at the weekly chart. Weekly chart, remember I said look at the weekly. If we do start to drop, it's going to fill this void very quickly. We are already doing that. Boom. So now that we have this drop, I felt very safe to draw this trend line going higher. If you look at these two trend lines, we have a rising wedge, which is a very weak uptrend, and that is giving us also a bearish divergence on the MACD oscillator. That bearish divergence is saying watch for a major correction, a big trend breakdown. And check this out. This is the monthly chart. The monthly chart is we have a higher high, higher low, but we're coming up here to these resistance levels, and we're starting to show problems. If you look at the Dow, we came up resistance, 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 now resistance. If you really blow this up, last month we hit resistance and dropped. This month we popped up, hit our head at that resistance. This one popped through last month. This one just hit its head and now has since dropped back down. At this moment, we have what's called a bearish thrusting pattern, and things are looking really grim for the market. So we could have a multi-month drop right here, and this could be the very forefront of it. Gang, listen, Ben Bernanke is still buying the bonds. We still have QE3 in full effect. Because of that, the market should find some buoyancy there. However, if there's any leakage of any bad news out there, this market is teetering on a major correction. Today's drop is the biggest percentage decline since June 20th. And we had Wal-Mart and Cisco both come out with earnings, and they disappointed. And then a report came out saying half of all homes are being purchased with cash. Isn't that interesting? Anyway, let's take a look here at gold. This is a monthly chart. We found support. We're bouncing higher. This could be a low. The weekly chart, we're coming up, smacked our head at the falling 20-week moving average. This could be a resistance area. Look for a pullback and then maybe a retracement. As far as the daily is concerned, boom to the upside, looking very strong. Silver, boom, all the way up past the 100-day moving average, looking very strong. The weekly chart on that, we're over the 20-day or 20-week moving average, and then on the monthly, nice bounce, not looking too bad. A lot of upside resistance here, something to be watching for. Google lost more than 1%, so it's dropping, continues to drop. Apple, not down by much. It's holding its own. That's rock solid. And look at this beautiful Facebook. I love this bull pullback. So look for an entry on Facebook. And then Microsoft, nice hammer. This is hammer time. Looking at a support level, looking for a bounce going into bullish activity coming up maybe here shortly. Now, something, if you're part of Facebook, let me show this to you. I'll just bring this over right here. This is Facebook, our admin panel. Anyway, let's go down here, show you. If you come here, wow, we're over 4,500 people liking us. There's a lot of photos in here. Feel free to look at that. I'm so appreciative of this. Thanks, guys, for the follow. But check out something. I said, stop trusting your financial brokers blindly. Here's why. Dez's warning before the market crash. This is the big market crash, 2007, 2008. This is a 5-year-old video, and you can watch it on YouTube. Go back. I had an alias, D7. So watch this old video, but it is full of wisdom, and I really talk. I really share. I put my heart out on my sleeve, and I share my strong opinions that I have on the brokers. I would severely go here, sincerely go and watch this, and it could be a great help to you. It's a 10-minute video that could be life-changing. And I came up with this. I'm going to give a shout out to Frank. Frank actually says, "Hey Des, my favorite video of all times. Ran into this today. Love it when your voice starts crackling and going away. Ha 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 ha. You saved my beep back then, and I've never stopped learning. Hope you do not mind me sharing. I'm sure some of your peers will enjoy this." And you can watch the video, but I went ahead and posted it here for everybody to see. Anyway, we're doing a mentorship this weekend. If you want us to train you, and everybody needs a mentor, everyone has to have one. It's just a matter of time. Most people have to lose a certain amount of money before they wake up to the fact that they need help. Our mentorship starts this weekend, and it is lifelong. If you want somebody to help you for the rest of your life in your trading, that's us. That's what we'll do. Go to the mentoring right here at the top. Once you go to mentoring, all you do is fill out this little bitty form. Feel free to go down here and watch all the videos. There's a ton of them, and maybe you'll connect with one or two of these individuals and say, yeah, this is for me. But if you want to just know more about this weekend, we'd love to have you. Take care, share us with a friend, and go watch that rant video.
I'm Tim Cole.
I'm Mike Reed. My name is Randeep Kapoor.
Shane Parker.
Hi, I'm Steve Gould.
Mary Olson.
My name is Spiro Karajanis.
Mike Muller.
My name is Caroline Elizon, and I've been day trading full-time for about 2.5 years.
What did you think of the mentorship?
I am just thrilled with it. I think it's a great program.
It kept me going, kept my brain moving.
In 20 years, I learned this much about trading. I think that this weekend gave me this much to add on it.
This is actually my second time through mentorship, so this is a refresher for me. And I'm picking up nuggets that I missed the first time around, and I feel more confident to use all this information.
It's given me a skill level that's a much, much higher level.
You learn stuff that you will not learn in any other course. I've taken a bunch of different courses. I've never seen this stuff taught before. No one else teaches it. I mean, you've given us such golden nuggets today, or this week. You know, it's well worth taking this class.
Yeah. It has helped unbelievably. I mean, I can't even explain it. I'm literally at a loss for words right now.
So if there was someone out there who was thinking about joining the mentoring class, kind of on the fence, what would you tell them?
I would definitely say this is something that you need if you're struggling with consistency in your trading results.
You need to have good education, good understanding, otherwise you will get killed in the market.
You can understand why they're doing what they're doing, how to trade successfully, how to make the proper setups, what you're looking for, and how to go from being a newbie to a professional trader in a short period of time.
You're not going to be able, on your own, floundering, or just reading books, to be able to sit down and pick the brain of very successful traders and be able to incorporate that into your own trading.
You learn something that you didn't know before, and learning is always good, no matter how old you are.
Mentoring is all about helping you really get your hands on and practice it.
I would tell anybody who's on the fence, took me 20 years to learn this much. This much. And you know what? Maybe it's really this much, but I'm trying to, tell you that I know a little bit more. And I got this much, out of this weekend. So I think you got to be crazy to want to go through years of heartache to learn stuff that experts can teach you right away.
I've just realized being here how important it is to get some formal education in trading. You get so many things from so many different directions, and to have it all brought together and put in front of you, your toolkit so you can use it, is really invaluable.